Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the cards of the day. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. We're going to jump in with the love cards. We have Jera, and we have the moon. Jera in a love reading would represent breaking the stagnation. Efforts that you put in are paying off. These could be efforts to self-improve physically or emotionally. The moon is all about the subconscious, dreams, reconciliations, and voyages. So this is telling me that you're on an emotional trip right now, and it seems to be going well. Your efforts are going to pay off, which means that you've grown as a person or as a couple, and you both have more of an idea as to why you feel the way you feel, which is great news, because it will help you either find a relationship or strengthen the one you're already in. And we have the money cards, which today happens to be a double angel card kind of day. We have the Archangel Nil. Nil represents love, fertility, joy, pleasure, sensuality. And we have Uriel. Uriel is the Archangel of the earth, of nature. More specifically, he is the keeper of prophecy, patron of messengers, and visions and instruction. So basically what we have here is the Archangel of the earth and the Archangel of joy, telling you in the money sector to enjoy your life a little bit more, but enjoy the emotional side of things, the pleasure side. Don't overwork yourself. The Archangel Uriel is saying that he's basically trying to help you realize the joys of nature, the joys in your life already. Basically, it seems like a lot of people are overworked or over-concerned with money, and they need to be reminded what's really important. And we have the well-being cards. We have Iwaz. Iwaz represents strength, reliability, dependability, and it also represents an honest man who can be relied upon. Now, there's a lot of other things that it signifies. However, its main thing is strength and reliability. And we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents independent, unbiased judgment, clear boundaries, and direct communication. She is also the anti-procrastination card. In other words, do not wait. What this is telling me is that right now, you need to find your center, and you need to find what your strength is, what you feel is your base as a person. And then you need to basically rely upon yourself to carry that through. Basically, a lot of it is on you today. A lot of stuff is going to be falling on your shoulders emotionally, but you have the strength to do this. You can rely upon yourself. You can also set clear boundaries. Make sure that you are giving unbiased judgment on the situations that you're dealing with. People are going to be relying upon your strength a little bit today because the cards are signifying that you're going to be in a position of being in charge. Whether this is a personal matter or if this is something that it goes outside of yourself into your friends or family, you're the rock at the moment. You're the one they're going to be relying upon. Make sure that you're making clear judgment. Make sure that you're not procrastinating, because now is not the time. And we have the spirit message. We have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups represents love, new relationships, compassion, and creativity. It also represents, as all aces do, the building up of energy, the specific being emotions with the cup cards. And that is crossed with the Three of Swords. Unfortunately, the Three of Swords does represent heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt. Basically, what this is telling me is that the spirits are warning you that when your emotions are high right now, you're more likely to jump into new relationships just to be in a relationship. But you do not want to be overcome with emotions at this point. You want to think clearly when it comes to actual relationships, because the heartbreak and the emotional pain that the cards are worrying about is going to be because of whatever breakup or rebound person you're on is not going to work out. You need to focus on forming real connections, process your emotions, if you don't feel ready to move into a relationship that you can be stable in, you need to hold back and sort yourself out a little bit more. Take some time and really do some work on yourself. Just like what the love reading said, your efforts will pay off. You need to figure out why you feel the way you feel and why your relationship or lack of is happening and how that dynamic is working with you. Don't focus on the mistakes of everyone else. The spirits are saying that you need to make sure that you avoid making these mistakes. It will avoid heartbreak for you. And the headline cards. The headline cards are wildly positive, so this is a good thing. We have Satchiel. Satchiel represents the coverings of God. His specific message is, as he is the one who guards the tree of life and the Garden of Eden, his message is that he wants every person to live in the Garden of Eden. He wants everyone to live in abundance and in beauty. That is what the coverings of God are. It's an unbiased view of how beautiful the world can be and the fruits of labor that can exist. And we have the Sun card. The Sun card is telling me that there is going to be a lot of strength, growth, enlightenment, prosperity, hope, money, abundance, advancements, victory, and creativity. It's growth in all areas. The Sun card is growth in all areas of your life. That combined with Satchiel is basically saying that not only is Satchiel wanting to make things beautiful for you today, but he's using the energy of the sun to trigger growth and prosperity. And I do feel that this is a direct relation to our world as it sits right now. Things are getting ugly out there. Things are getting stressful. People are stressed out. Things are not a Garden of Eden at the moment. But with Satchiel wandering around spreading this energy, that's why we need him the most now. We have to be reminded there are still good things in this world worth fighting for. We must be reminded that growth and prosperity, even in the darkest hour, is still possible. The sun is here to shine some light on things, and Satchiel is here to guide that energy so that it can make the world a better place for you individually and all of us as a whole. The world needs to see the beauty in itself again, instead of just the cynical horror of our days. That is a good message, though. This means that there's a lot of angelic energy in the readings today, so it's looking like today is going to be a great day to focus on shadow work, which is emotional work within yourself, and definitely pray for any assistance that you need from any of the angels that I've mentioned, Anael, Uriel, Satchiel. Those are three very powerful archangels that are sending specific messages. And these messages are of love and hope and joy and growth. Breaking the stagnation, avoiding heartbreak and pain, trying to keep a calm and level head. But that is all I have for you today. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Blessed be.